Hi there, nice to see you again. So welcome back to the check-in. The last time you and I spoke was about 2 weeks ago, although if you've just watched my holiday vlog here also, we spoke yesterday or the day before. We're on a totally different training plan now. As I discussed previously, we are now bulking. That being said, I'm still on a reverse diet, I'm still on a calorie deficit, but we are going to gradually increase. So I've got a total new workout routine, which I'm very, very excited about. Quite unconventional for me anyway, I've never done a split like this, so let me break it down for you. We're really focusing on growing my legs and abs this growing season, so we're doing 3 leg days now. I've done 2 before anyway. I really like putting a lot of effort and time into training legs. And my legs are big for a normal human, but I think my coach says, and I probably actually agree, that I'm still quite top heavy. I'm quite stacked up top, big shoulders, big back and stuff, so I really want to grow the legs to be absolutely monstrous. As I've previously said, I think big legs are the mark of someone who is actually serious about the gym. A lot of guys skip them because it's unpleasant, and it's a huge error, and I think it just shows a lack of work ethic and grit, so without getting too dark too soon. So yeah, that's not for me. So I want to have enormous legs, and we are committing to that now. So the training split: arms and lower, back and hams, chest, quads and glutes, delts and rears, and abs every day. I'll also do calves every day just because I believe they are a bit of a weak point. So yeah, really, really excited about that. I hadn't trained for about 2 weeks until I went back to the gym this week. And obviously, if you watch my holiday vlog, you'll see that I had food poisoning. I wasn't well, so I was obviously, much physically diminished or depleted. And I felt that this week, totally new workout routine. However, there's some exercises in there that I already do, and I was much weaker. My baseline numbers have dropped, and I think that is 1, being unwell, 2, not training for a couple of weeks. So yeah, really kind of reduced my numbers this week, and even those reduced numbers notwithstanding, I still feel like I've been hit by a bus. But it's a good feeling. I love that. When that sore feeling when you're making a difference. So proper that kind of AK hot and boiled way this week, a lot of DOMs, but it's good, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So I've got quads and glutes tomorrow, then that's me finished for the week. I'm also doing sprints 3 times a week. We discussed that I still want to be functional, even though I'm going to get enormous. So I've swapped out the stepper for sprints 3 times a week post-workout. Done that. Actually, I jumped on the treadmill the other day and I was done a couple of sprints. I was I'm absolutely flying, I am so fit. And then as it went on, I was oh, maybe I could just quit early. But obviously I didn't. So yeah, feeling a bit tired this week, but loving my new workout routine, and once I settle into it, I'm going to get my numbers right up. I'm really, really excited about this growing stage, but because I know now we're going to be putting an excess of calories, I can really, really focus on getting my numbers up and just feel like every rep is making a difference. Watched that Arnold documentary when I was on holiday, and again when I was home, and I just took so much motivation from that. I don't know if I've previously mentioned, but Arnold is one of my heroes, somebody who just went out and made it happen, from the Austrian hills, from obscurity, and he went and conquered the world 3 different ways. So he is a huge motivation to me. I've also been listening to Founders and Acquired, their podcasts about businesses, entrepreneurs and stuff recently, and just my mental diet recently has been all about people who win, who make it happen, who don't quit. But it's athletes, CEOs, whoever. Drawn a lot on whenever I feel like I want to take the easy way out. It's a bit generic, but I think about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I think about how they were obsessed with work, how their work ethic was so high that they kind of felt disgust for anyone who wasn't at that level. So any time this week where I haven't really felt like doing content, where I haven't felt like, squeezing out an extra rep, doing cardio, I've thought, what would Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan think if you told them, I don't really feel like this? Can you imagine the look of disgust they would give you if you told them you were going to take the easy way out because you felt like it? And that's been a really, really good motivator for me this week. And I just think my mental diet, as I said, just constantly listening to podcasts about people who just ground it out, made it happen, made something from nothing. I'm finding that super beneficial right now. Motivation isn't really something that I struggle for because it's so embedded in me that even when I don't feel like it, I know how disgusted I would feel with myself if I just sit on the couch and watch TV. So the easier option for me is to actually do the work. And like I said, now that all the chips are stacked in my favour, I have just pressed focus on this camera and see if that first clip I was completely bloody. I'm going to be human. So I apologise if that's the case. But yeah, so super excited. I just want to get massive but still be very shapely and aesthetic. Because I think obviously through me pursuing social media as a career now, I can't just look big and blocky, especially when we're doing style and stuff and wanting to work with fashion brands. So I can't just look like the Hulk. I have to still be aesthetic. I have to still have a nice shape. The classic physique is what I'm really aiming for. enormous, but in a very aesthetic, shapely, symmetrical way, you know, just Arnold. I just want to be like Arnold. That's what we're aiming for, and like I say, I'm so excited. I feel like I've got all the chips stacked in my favour. I'm enthusiastic, I'm motivated, I've got the best coach there is, and I'm also in Prep Kitchen now as well, which I have to say, like, I am working with Prep Kitchen, but this is, you know, on my sister's life, on Emma's life. I used a meal prep company in Dubai when I lived there. It was amazing. Couldn't, you know, advocate for it enough. I came home and tried them because I really liked how much it streamlined my routine. They weren't good. They all tasted... Apologies about that. They all just tasted like somebody had knocked it up in their kitchen essentially. It wasn't great. It was meal prep that I could have easily made myself. However, I'm working with Prep Kitchen now. I have to say, like, you know, hand on heart, the meals are amazing. I'm still on the weight loss plan right now, so I just wish there was more of them. You know, the actual quality of the food is incredible, so I'm delighted that, you know, as I said when I posted a reel about them, like, I'm just all about efficiency and routine and productivity, so that has made sticking to my diet much easier this week because it just takes all the thought out of it. I was still doing like my own breakfast and like my own just like kind of yogurt before bed and stuff, but all my main meals are taken care of by them now, and that's made things so much easier. So, you know, just to reiterate, like, I feel like I've got everything stacked in my favour now. You know, I'm injury free, I've got the best coach, I'm highly motivated, you know, I'm getting all the right inputs, and also the meal plan now has just made things so much easier. So yeah, sky's the limit, let's go. Don't plan small, let's get massive and ripped and aim for one of the best bodies in the world, why not? As I mentioned in my previous vlog, if you've watched it, I really want to put more time into YouTube because I've experienced so much growth on Instagram recently. I've been putting a lot more time and effort and planning into that, and as I say, I have been consistent with YouTube, but I just want to do more. I want to get better production value, I want to connect with you more. You know, it's all fine me just being a talking head, but it's not the best possible content, and I just feel like I could do more. As I said, you know, I've been listening to a lot of stuff and I really just want to do the most. So I mean, I always want to do the most, but it's just reiterated that recently. Any suggestions from you on how I could make these vlogs better, get the production value better, make them more interactive would be super helpful. And as I requested in the previous vlog, if you have any examples of that I could kind of model on, or at least model the framework, that would be super helpful and I would be extremely grateful. So please, as always, let me know, how's your fitness journey going, how's your diet going, what are your goals, how's your mindset? That's always the thing for me, like, how's your mindset, and is there any motivational sources that you're drawn upon right now? Because if there is, I would love to have them. I just don't think you can ever get enough of that kind of thing. So please let me know about that, and also let me know how I could make these vlogs better. I just feel like I've kind of plateaued, I've kind of stagnated, and I want to make them amazing. I want to put more work into them, I want to make them better. Hit a wall now, I'm not happy with the quality, I want them to be better. So please, anything you think would make these better, anything you would enjoy more, please hit me up. Like I always say, guys, if you could like, comment, share, subscribe, I would be eternally grateful. And thank you so much for watching. As always, this is just a quick whistle stop tour of my progress this week, and I will be back next week. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, get in touch, and I will see you next week. It's good to be back. Thanks for watching, guys.